The gun death rate in the U.S. is 13 times higher than other high-income countries. That is according to a top anti-violence organization.
And those gathered at the state capitol tonight honored victims and rallied for safer gun sense. Jeremiah Marshall was there, and he joins us now live in the studio with more on this story. Jeremiah.
Absolutely, Alicia, Valerie. The gathering was to mark the start of the National Gun Violence Survivors Week. Those who spoke say bullets have no name and never thought their lives would be forever changed by gun violence.
I mean, gun violence is everywhere in this country.
Over 1,600 candles were lined up on the Capitol steps, representing a life lost to gun violence within the past year, leaving traumatic and lingering effects for many.
She was at home. It was a regular Thursday morning, and she answered a knock at the door, and a man opened fire, shot her 3 times.
Gina Pelusi lost her mother 8 years ago, she says, from a convicted felon who should have never been able to have access to a gun. Pelusi says she uses what she's been through to spark change in her community.
I just felt like I needed to do something because I realized that sharing my story, not only did it honor my mom, but it inspired others to get involved, and it made people realize that this could happen to anyone.
Frankly, elect enough people in this government that acknowledge that whether you're black, Latino, Asian, Polish, Irish, Jewish, none of us should have to stand on a step like this again.
Moms demand action for gun sense in America say gun violence can happen anywhere, including area schools.
And it's really terrifying that we're expected to come to school every day knowing that we can't ensure our own safety. We can't ensure that we'll come home that afternoon.
15-year-old Lily Frank says it's terrifying and upsetting to have to do so many active shooter scenarios on school grounds.
We come here to learn. I come to school to take tests and history and learn so that I can grow up to become an adult. I don't come to school to be shot, and that's not something that should ever be a standard.
You know, a lot of people say, well, we haven't made a lot of progress. Well, I would argue that we are having these dialogues.
Gun violence is a public health crisis
that we were not having several years ago, and I think that's a testament to all of the people who are trying to raise awareness for this issue.
And the group Moms Demand Action say they'll continue to push for stronger gun laws in hopes to protecting their community. In studio, Jeremiah Marshall, ABC 27 News.